I'm Jen, and this is Sora, our Australian Shepherd, and this is Dave. And we are the Long Haul Trekkers, and we left our jobs and our home back in Portland, Oregon in April of 2015 and cycle toured across Europe from Oslo, Norway to Athens, Greece via the Balkans and Turkey. And when we got to Athens, we decided we weren't done yet. So we hopped on a plane to Argentina and started again in Ushuaia, Argentina, which is the southernmost city in the world, and made our way up to Medellin, Colombia, and got back to the US about 2 months ago and trying to figure out our next adventure from here. Literally, like 4 days after we returned from our trip, we put on an event for Family Dogs New Life at Vela Colt in Portland, which Family Dogs is the shelter where Dave adopted Sora. And we wanted to talk about our story to the community, but also have, a portion of it that was doing, promoting animal adoption and doing something, giving back to the community rather than just saying, this is, we just cycled for 2 years and we want to tell you about it. About a week ago, we took off on what we're calling the Oregon Road Trip, RODE, like past tense of ride. We are spending about 3 weeks cycling from Portland to Eugene on the Willamette Valley Scenic Bikeway. From there we head to Bend and we'll hit the Mackenzie Pass Scenic Bikeway. And from Bend we're returning to Portland along the Cascading River Scenic Bikeway. So we really wanted to see Oregon in a different light than just from the car, which is normally how we travel in Oregon, and get to know the scenic bikeways. When we came back and I had this trip in mind, I knew I'd reach out to Travel Oregon because Oregon's been pushing cycle tourism and cycling for many years, and they're one of the best states in the nation for cycling, and the only state in the nation with a scenic bikeway program. They have 15 now, I think.
If you're trying to get into cycle touring, I would say take a bike that you already have, a basic bike, or borrow a friend's bike, and just do a one-nighter. You don't need a lot of high-end gear. See what you can accomplish in a backpack, for example. We've met tons of people that have just toured with a backpack on. But go out, pick a local place, make it a shorter distance, maybe 30 to 50 miles, more or less, and just try and have fun. Know that it's just an adventure for the day. And if you do one day and you like it, then maybe try 2 days. And if you're like us, you can do 2 days and then do 2 years and jump right into it.
Before leaving, we would kind of complain about the cycling infrastructure in Portland and wondering why it wasn't more like Europe, and why can't we be more like Europe? And after South America, which pretty much has none, we really appreciate the quiet roads and bike signs that tell us exactly where we need to go and how long it's going to take to get there. So, it definitely gives us deeper appreciation for Portland, having been away for so long. The Willamette Valley is such a fertile region that produces so much of the food that we eat in Portland and in much of the state, and we get to eat it firsthand right at the source. So it's been quite a venture coming through that bikeway.
One of the things we've learned on our trip is to always be flexible. You never know where life's going to pull you, and if you plan too far ahead and you're very rigid with those plans and they change, it can be difficult. So we're just kind of playing it by ear to figure out what we want to do next. But we want to spend some time in the Northwest and get to play in our backyard, really, that we haven't had a chance to truly do.